Daytime baseball here on MLB Network. Today, it's the second of this three-game series between the LA Dodgers and the San Francisco Giants. It's a battle of elite pitchers next on MLB Network. Jerry Schlabowski is on the mound for the Giants in this one. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, you can tell by this strikeout to walk ratio 2-to-1 that this guy is more a pitch to contact guy than a strikeout walk guy.
Coming to the plate now, Justin Turner. He will lead this one off today.
Leading off the afternoon for the Dodgers, the third baseman.
First delivery to him on the way. And afternoon baseball on MLB Network is underway. Danny Dero, this Giants team, as they begin play here this afternoon, they dropped another one last time out, and in fact they've won just twice in their last 8 tries.
Yeah, Matty, taking a look at the standings right here, this team has a nice lead, comfortable. You always want to find yourself in a position where you're about 5 to 9 games, got the advantage. You don't. One series isn't going to totally kill you in the standings, and this team's sitting pretty right now.
The 0-2 home. And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2. Shaping up to be a pretty nice day for baseball. 69 degrees here at first pitch. The 1-2. Grounder down the line at third. But this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. Now here's the pitch.
2-2.
Man, this guy's a grinder. Fouls off good pitches and doesn't seem to swing at the ones just off the corner. This guy's a
high in the air down the right field line. But this will wind up being a foul ball. Now another 2-2. Hit hard up the middle. And a base hit, so the leadoff man is aboard.
And this pitcher's got to be frustrated right now. To have to grind that hard, regardless of result. To have to work that hard against the leadoff hitter, he can't be happy with the way this one started.
Digging in, Corey Seager to show you what he did in May versus what he's done so far at the plate in June. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. Hit high and deep out to left center field. Center fielder going back at the track, into the bleachers, and gone. So it's a 2-run homer for Corey Seager. 12 home runs for him now thus far, and the Dodgers move in front now 2-0.
Love the homer in the top of the first inning. Give your pitcher a chance to kind of regroup and gather himself with an early lead.
So the bases are clear now following the home run. And standing in is the veteran outfielder, Mookie Betts. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
1 ball, no strike.
Betts, who's often just referred to as plain old Mookie. He was a 5th-round pick back in 2011.
I know a lot of people weren't sure what this guy was going to become, but he has blossomed into one of the superstars in the game. What an absolute steal coming out of the middle rounds.
And there are our umpires calling balls and strikes is Mr. Earl Hendricks.
Hey, you know, Dero, the book kind of on Earl Hendricks is he likes one side of the plate or the other. Could it be where he sets up behind the catcher?
It could be, Dan, but as a hitter, that's all you look for. I'll give you a little bit off the outside edge if you're going to be consistent with it.
Throw on to first, so a good comeback there as he gets the first out of the inning.
The left fielder, Cody Bellinger.
Cody Bellinger at the plate now, and he's got that batting lineup near the 300 mark entering play. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch.
1-0.
The 1-0. A swing and a miss, strike one.
1-1.
I think it's safe to say he wasn't ready for the fastball.
Wow, was he behind that fastball on the mound using the curveball to set up the heater.
And they could go either way now, I suppose. Pulled toward right center field. Polk is there, 2 gone.
That is fifth. The first baseman, Max Muncy.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that'll bring up the big bat of Max Muncy. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch.
Yeah!
Hey, they say solos won't kill us, but I got to believe this guy's looking to do exactly that.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Clearly off with his timing on that one. A swinging strike.
Hey, down in the count 0-2, I'd like to see a little choke and poke right here. Maybe work it up the middle or opposite field with 2 strikes.
Got him swinging as he runs the fastball by him to end the inning. But the Dodgers do strike for 2 coming on this 2-run home run. Bottom of the first coming up. It's now 2-0 LA. Julio Urias is on the mound for game 2. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
This guy is known as the road warrior, and you can see why. He's been awfully good on the road this year, so I would expect him to pitch very well in this one here.
Digging in now, Greg Kodosky. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
The left fielder, Greg Kodosky.
And now pitch on the way. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. And it's fouled away. A little bit off the outside. It's 1-2.
1-2.
Just off the end of the bat. It's a foul ball, and he'll stick around. Here's another 1-2. And here's a ball hit in the air, but this will land out there just foul. Now another 1-2. All right, back to him on the mound, and he'll flip on to first to record the out.
Batting second, the shortstop, Matt Zuminski.
At the plate, Matt Zuminski, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Now here's the pitch. Lays off 1-0. Dero, Danny, this LA Dodger ball club as they enter play here this afternoon, got to be considered one of, if not the hottest team in baseball right now. Winners of 8 of their last 10 ball games.
Yeah, Matty, I can't tell you how important it is to throw that first run up on the board, and that's exactly what they did. A little crooked number, a 2 spot to give their pitcher a chance to relax and go out and pound the strike zone. This team has been playing red-hot baseball recently.
Now 2-0 home. Lifted in the air toward the line and right. But this will wind up being a foul ball. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. And he fouls this one off. Grounded down the third baseline. And that finds its way through for a base hit. Bellinger's got it.
You know, D-Row, the old school thinking sometimes is when you're going through a bad streak like this guy, any way you can get on a little jam shot, even though it wasn't pretty, maybe this could get this guy finally going.
Yeah, I can't tell you how good that had to feel right there. There's moments where you slap that donut off your bat, you don't even want to walk to home plate. You're scuffling so bad.
First offering on its way. And he'll hold off on the slider here to start the at-bat. It's ball one. Zeminski, a runner at first with one gone in the inning. And they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. And here's a fastball for a strike. 2-1 now.
Love the fact the pitcher challenged him in that spot right there. Didn't love the location. But I got to be honest with you, I think he's got him on his heels right now. Don't be shocked if he attacks the zone again.
Runners off for second. Pitch inside. The throw is going to be far too late. That's a stolen base. And that misses, ball four. So with one out, that'll at least set up the double play possibility here that could get them out of the inning.
You know, it takes a lot of discipline to watch a pitch like that go by, but on a 3-1 count, he had the luxury of being a little bit more selective up there. Good take and a walk is the result.
So digging in now, Bill Polk. He was responsible for both of his club's runs batted in last night's ball game. He's set. Here it comes. And here's a slider that's nowhere close, and it's 1-0. Runners are at first and second with one away. Hit down the third baseline, but a foul ball. 1-1. As a look, now the pitch. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and it's 1-2. Well off the plate with the change of pace. That's ball two.
Hey, he threw that pitch with a purpose to get a double play. Good job to let it go by, though, as a hitter.
Here now the 2-2. Fouled off. Lifted down the line in left. Bellinger is over now, and he puts this one away in foul territory, and there are two men out.
Batting fifth, the first baseman, Walter.
So striding in, Walter Pishansky. He currently sits seventh in the National League in runs batted in, so a good guy to have at the plate in this situation.
Yeah, and that's kind of surprising to me. I mean, he's a good player, but I don't think many pegged him as one of the best run producers in the game coming into this year. But he's having a breakout year, no question about it.
First pitch coming. Here it is. They'll try and entice him with a high fastball, but he wouldn't commit. It's ball one. 1-1. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. From the stretch. Ground to third. Gloved by Turner. Throw on to first, and the Giants will be turned away here as that ends the inning. Giants leave a couple. They trail things here 2-0. Second inning set to go, and up next the center fielder A.J. Pollock.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Pollock, originally from the state of Connecticut, he was selected in the first round back in the 2009 MLB draft.
Yeah, he has turned himself into a really nice ball player. I wouldn't put him on the superstar level, but you know what? They didn't miss with this pick either. You go into high rounds and you carve out a career the way this guy has, nice pick.
Here's the 1-1 delivery. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Kodosky has him played perfectly as he puts it away for out number 1.
That's the catcher, Will Smith.
At the plate, Will Smith, and he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. Bases are empty, one man out. And he'll come back with one in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now. And he can't catch the corner here, so he's behind 3-1. Hitters count all the way. Here it comes. Kodosky is right there as he'll put it away without much problem for the second out.
That's one of those tough luck outs that'll drive you crazy as a hitter. He drove that fastball but couldn't get it down, so he has to take hard contact as a consolation.
Now to the plate, Zach McKinstry. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
No, that's high.
The 1-0 home. Count now, a ball and a strike. 2 out, nobody on. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball.
Well, we all know he's not the greatest threat with the bat up there. His numbers certainly aren't that pretty, but hey, I give him credit. He's really working the count right here.
Swung on and missed, and it's even at 2-2. Good eye to lay off the slider there, and he works it to full 3-2 here.
Pretty easy pitch to lay off there, 2-2. Not even close to being in the strike zone. He made it easy for the hitter in that one.
And he pops him up, drifting toward the left side of the infield. Kurowski is there to make the catch, and the side is retired. 1-2-3 go the Dodgers, but they're on top 2-0. Next to bat for the Giants, John Borkowski. In past meetings with Julio Urias, he's 1 for 2. First pitch on its way.
0-1.
Set to deliver the 0-1.
That's the ball.
Sent in the air out to straightaway central. Pollock giving chase. He makes the catch. A great effort to get there and record the first out of the inning.
That is 7. The second baseman, David Harrison.
Now at the plate, David Harrison. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Here's the pitch.
That's a pitch he'd like to have back. You're not going to see very many pitches like that from a pitcher of this quality. I'm sure he'd like to have that one back to take a swing at it.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1.
1-1.
One out, nobody on. Just behind the fastball there. 2 strikes now.
This pitcher's bringing it with some high velo. You better get that front foot down early and get ready, or he's going to throw it right by you.
Even count. 2 balls and 2 strikes. So a full count now.
Well, that backdoor breaking ball just missed right there. It's a very effective pitch. If you can hit the outside corner of that pitch, it's unhittable.
Fouled away. Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And he finally wins the battle as this is swung on and missed for the second out.
Boy, there's nothing better from a pitcher standpoint than watching that high fastball, a high piece of cheese, swung at and missed. That pitch looks so inviting to hit, but it's awfully tough to put in play.
To the plate now, Mitch Buckeye, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. He'll try to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. The 1-0.
Nope. Ball. 2-0. One.
Hit out towards second. And that'll get through into center field for a base hit.
Hey, they always say hitting in the 8-hole in the National League is one of the toughest jobs to do. You're hitting in front of the pitcher, not necessarily going to get pitched like an 8-hole hitter. You want to get out of that spot? Guess what? Newsflash. Be better, because basically every other hitter in the lineup is hitting in front of you except the pitcher.
Stepping in now, Jerry Schlabowski. No balls and a strike to count. Tying run at the plate, the 0-1. Pitch misses low. The throw down is not in time. Pretty close, but he got in there safely. Well, that stolen base was about as bang as they come, and his show track demonstrates to us right here it was his top speed that really made all the difference. He's definitely got wheels, and they were on display there. Now a look and a throw back to second. And he'll get dirty, but he's back in safely. A 1-1. On he pops it up. McKinstry ranging into the outfield. He's there to make the play, and that'll retire the side. 1 left for San Francisco. They trail it here 2-0.
Welcome back to Oracle Park, home of the Giants, who've proven to have one of the best pitching staffs in baseball this year. With one of the best team ERAs in the league, it's pretty clear they command a lot of attention and praise. Before the game, one pitcher told me that he thinks their success comes in large part due to their strikeout abilities, a category where they also rank near the top of the league. He said even when we do get ourselves into trouble, most of us can dial up a strikeout and help get ourselves out of it. And that makes a huge difference over the course of a season. Power arms and nasty stuff. Apparently that is the key to pitching, guys.
Thank you, Heidi. First delivery to him on the way. Julio Urias is in to start things off as he looks at a ball to start the inning, 1-0. The pitch. This is chopped down the third baseline, but a foul ball, 1-1. Had nibbled the corner there, but missed. 2-1. Maybe a little jumpy there as he swings through the fastball. And it's fouled away. And he lays off, so it's full now, 3-2. Now the payoff pitch home. And he misses with it, ball 4. And a terrible start to the inning as he's walked the pitcher leading things off.
Up next for the Dodgers, the third baseman.
Into the box, Justin Turner. He singled and scored in his first appearance in this one. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Now a ball grounded to short. This could be 2. On to first, and they get the double play.
Nice job on the mound to bounce back from the leadoff walk. Those are usually pretty costly, but that won't be the case this time after the 2-ball.
So coming to the plate, Corey Seager. He hit a 2-run jack in his first at-bat.
And that's been the entire offense so far in this one. They've been shut down other than that.
He'll start him with a sinker here, but that sinks a bit too much that time. It's 1-0. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And 2-0 as this one's taken low.
I wonder if that homer rattled him a little bit. He's certainly a little bit more cautious against him this time around.
2-1.
2-1 to count.
Two balls and 2 strikes to Corey Seager. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. And he fouls this one off. The 2-2 one more time. Is looked at and the count moves full.
Not a time to fool around right now on a 3-2 count with the middle part of the order coming up. Expect a good pitch to swing at.
Now the payoff pitch home. Too close for comfort, and he did a good job just to make contact. 2 out, nobody on. Fouled off. Another full count pitch home. Hit hard on the ground to the right. And this will get through into right, and he's aboard with a single.
Kind of looked like he had gotten his bearings there. Dan was going to have a 1-2-3 inning, but not the case, giving up that late 2-out knock.
Boy, this lineup is so deep, 1 through 9. They could put a hurting on you, and they're making him work, and he's given up a lot of base hits so far in this one. So far, this has not been an easy one for this pitcher.
So that'll bring in Mookie Betts, as he'll take a first pitch curveball right down the middle for strike 1. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Ready with the 0-1. Chopped at third. Reined in. While the throw pulls him off the bag.
And as a former pitcher, I can tell you, nothing is more painful than having to get extra outs in an inning. That should have been out number 3 there. Instead, he has to refocus and get back to work.
And next will be the Dodgers cleanup hitter, Cody Bellinger. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
The 0-1. There's a shin-high slider laid off for a ball.
Boy, his pitch count has really spiked here in this inning. He's up to over 50 already.
2 men are on with 2 men out. Ooh, jumped the gun a bit on that swing, and he's down 1 and 2.
He's gone to the well with that pitch 3 times in a row. I'm interested to see if he changes it up right here.
Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes.
2-2.
Ball 2. Here now the 2-2.
Count full.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
2 down, runners at first and second. Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. Once again a 3-2. Hit hard back up the middle. And that'll get by into center field for a base hit. They're going to extend their lead as the runner scores from second.
Now batting, the first baseman.
And time will be called here as the pitching coach heads out to the mound and hopefully try and settle this guy down a bit. Next up is Max Muncy, as he'll watch a slider that runs out of the strike zone away for ball 1. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Is swung on and driven out to right center field. A ball that's well hit. Center fielder looking up, still going back. And it's gone. So a 3-run shot to right center field. Home run number 16 for him on the year. As they pile on, it's now 6-0.
Wow, another long ball in the early going of this one. The second one he's allowed in just 2 2/3 innings. Might want to warm up those showers. He might be heading that way real soon if he can't keep the ball in the yard.
Now here's the Giants skipper making his way out toward the mound. And he's going to motion for the bullpen, as that'll be all for his starter this afternoon. So he'll exit here this afternoon to a smattering of boos after what can be described as really a subpar performance. Paul Sapicki is going to come on to pitch here, and in just the third inning, you have to think he'll be asked to eat some innings.
Paul Sapicki.
At the plate now, A.J. Pollock, as he'll swing and lift a fly ball to right center. Center fielder on the run. He's there to make the play, and that'll retire the side. But 4 runs score in the inning, 3 coming right here on the 3-run home run. Bottom of the third coming up. It's the Dodgers 6 and the Giants nothing. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Greg Kodosky. He starts the inning, and Dan, they're down 6 in the early going, so what do they need to do to claw back into this thing?
Well, first of all, Matt, I think they need to start to get some base runners. It's hard to be patient when you're down by 6, but base runners are the key to getting back into this one.
Now the pitch. In tight here with the first pitch fastball that's 1-0.
Hey, with this big a lead, you have to just pound the zone and force this team to get aggressive in the box.
Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone.
Boy, you don't see that very often out of a rookie. That's a 2-0 count, and both of those pitches were really close. This guy has a pretty good eye.
2-1 to count. Now the pitch. Sent on the ground out to second. And there's one away.
Now batting, shortstop, Matt Zuminski.
In now, Matt Zuminski. He singled his last time up. He's ready. Here's the first offering.
Shocked he didn't let it fly right there. Usually you're looking for a fastball elevated to get the party started.
Fouled away. One out, nobody on. Oh, and he dusted him off the plate that time. Some mind games being played now. It's 1-2. Tough fastball that time, but he hangs with it to stay alive. And it's fouled away. Oh, and he can't catch up to the fastball as he swings and misses for the second out.
He put up a pretty good battle at the plate right there. They finally get him on a 1-2 pitch, but you can see that he wasn't laying down without a fight. He really made the pitcher earn that strikeout.
At the plate, Rick Kurowski. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. They'll start things here at 316. 15 long balls and 47 RBIs. Here's a fastball that crowds him a bit, and it's 1-1. 1-2 now.
1-2.
Hey, that's the modern game right now. North-south. Elevate that high fastball and bury stuff in the dirt. Completely different from the east-west we came up playing.
Now a fastball, but that's easy to lay off, and it's back to even at 2-2. And this runs inside, and that looked like it got him pretty good.
You know, with 2 outs and nobody on, that's the last thing you want to do on the mound. That really gives the opposition some hope that they can do something with this inning.
Ready for another chance? Bill Hulk. He flew out in his last at-bat. Here's the first pitch to him.
Nope, ball.
Love the fact that he's not scared to go right back inside with another fastball. I know he hit the last guy, but if he's going to have success, he's got to establish that pitch in.
A runner on first with 2 away.
He's going.
And there he goes towards second. Strike called. Now the throw down is not going to get him as he swipes second. Certainly a very close play at second on that bag, so let's analyze it with show track. We all know he's got plus speed on his side, and you really see it represented in the top speed. That really made the difference on that one. In there, 1-2 now.
He's looking pretty passive here, hitting with a chance to drive in a run. Going to have to make something happen with 2 strikes now.
And he lays off the fastball away, so it's 2-2 now. Liner toward right center. Pollock is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. Giants leave 1. They still find themselves down 6-0. And welcome back to San Francisco as we send it down to Heidi.
Matt, during the break, I caught up with Dave Roberts, the Dodgers skipper, about his lineup's performance so far. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. He said their ability to get on the attack and chase the opposing starter from the game prior to the 4th inning obviously sets them up nicely for the rest of the game. Now, he just hopes they can keep that same focus at the plate in the middle and late frames, Matt.
Thank you, Heidi. Now at the plate, Will Smith. Hit it hard, but lined out in his first at-bat.
Yeah, Matty, it's always a little frustrating when you square one up. You hit a solid line drive like he did, and all you have to show for it is a jog back to the dugout. That can get in your head for a little while.
In there, 0-1. And he falls behind 0-2. Smith, a Kentucky-born ball player. He's a second-year big leaguer. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And the knuckle curve that time. Got him swinging, and that's the first out.
Not a lot of guys throw that knuckle curve, but some guys have a lot of success with it. Some say it has more bite than the traditional curveball, but I think it's more of a feel thing. It just works for certain pitchers, and it worked right there.
In now, Zach McKinstry. As he'll take a look at ball 1. He popped out in his first trip. The 1-0. A swing and a miss. That's the first strike.
1 strike.
Forkball close, but it's 2-1. 6 runs, 5 hits. No errors for the Dodgers thus far. And he can't catch the corner here, so he's behind 3-1.
One thing that could nag at you as a pitcher is having to work really hard to get a guy that you think you should be able to cruise right through. He's not known for his offensive prowess, but he's putting together a real nice at-bat here.
Down is full.
Forkball, and he can't make contact, so it's full now, 3-2. And he loses him on a breaking ball.
Well, he battled to get it to a 3-2 count, but that pitch wasn't even close. Now he's got a man on with one out, so he's got to focus on trying to get the ground ball.
Now to the plate, the pitcher, Julio Urias. He drew a walk his first time up. He's set, and the pitch. Wanting to avoid the double play here as he gets this one down. And there's out number 2.
Now batting, the third baseman, Justin.
So it's back to the top of the order now, and that'll bring up the third baseman, Justin Turner. Here's the first pitch to him. Foul tip into the catcher's glove. It's strike 1. 6 runs, 5 hits. No errors for the Dodgers thus far. Down the left field line and deep. Long run for the left fielder. And that is off the wall, but in foul territory. Foul ball. And he chased it in the dirt. Up with it, Borkowski. And the throw to first ends the inning. 1 left for LA. They lead it 6-0. Forward now, Walter Koshansky. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving in some runs.
1-0 the count. Into the corner and slicing foul. And this one's up around the eyes. 2-1. Too high that time, and it's 3-1.
Team's been struggling on offense. Let your D work for you right here. Pound the zone.
And the count will be full. Now the payoff pitch home. Hot shot to third and handled for the first out.
Now batting, catcher, John Borkowski.
Stepping in, John Borkowski. First pitch coming. Here it is. Ripped down the first base line, but a foul ball here. 0-1. Off the plate and in. It's a ball and a strike. Bases are empty. 1 man out. 1-2 now as that one's fouled off. And the pitch. And this is pulled fouled as he was way out in front there. The next 1-2 pitch.
Ball.
Hit in the air down the right field line. Betts on the run. And this will find the wall out near the visitors' bullpen. Not in time, and he's in there with a double.
When it left his bat, I thought it might squirt foul, but it hugged the line and found its way into the corner. Thought it might be a little bit closer play at second, but he cruised in there with relative ease.
Now here's the Dodgers skipper up out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And we're going to have a pitching change, as that's going to be all for his starter this afternoon. So he'll depart here, but I would imagine he's seething inside as he hasn't given up a run this afternoon. Dylan Floro takes the mound as he's been called upon to pitch.
For Los Angeles, number 51, Dylan Floro.
Standing in now, David Harrison. He swings and grounds it to short. Off-balance throw, but he couldn't get enough on it, so it'll be scored as an infield single.
The right fielder, number 2, Mitch Buckeye.
So now to the plate, Mitch Buckeye, and he'll watch one miss up and away for a ball, 1-0. Has a look, now the pitch. Ball 2 now.
Has to be a challenge pitch coming up here. He probably doesn't want to flirt with loading the bases.
The 2-0.
Nasty 2-0 slider right there for a strike. No shame in tipping your hat.
On a good pitch there, had him stretching to get out there, and it's 2-2 now.
Woo, that was an ugly swing. If I'm pitching right now, I'm throwing that same pitch again. That was ugly.
Out of play. Hit the other way out toward right field. Betts is there, 2 down.
Now batting, the pitcher, Paul Sapicki.
So here now is the pitcher, Paul Sapicki. 2 men on, 2 away here in the 4th. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch.
No, that missed.
Two men are on with 2 men out. A ball and a strike.
You have to find a way to lay off that low sinker. There is just no way to do any damage. You're just looking at either a bruised shin or a ground out to the left side.
And that's in there. Base hit. Now a long throw home. Oh, but it's offline, so the run will score. Well, that's his first major league hit. There might not be too many more to come considering he's a pitcher, but I'm sure that's still a pretty exciting moment for him.
Hey, listen, hits are hard to come by, Matt. I only had one in my entire 18-year career. 1 for 15, but hey, I still remember that one hit.
To the plate now, Greg Kodosky. Hit hard to the right side, but foul. Hits are even right now at 5 aside. And now he'll foul this one off as well to fall behind here. No balls and 2 strikes. Hard on the ground towards short, and that's through into left, a base hit. Throw comes in quickly here, and that'll prevent the runner at third from testing things here.
Well, there's a case, not that bad of a pitch, 0-2, D-Roll, but something he'd like to get down and bury in the strike zone, no doubt about it.
Yeah, ground ball with eyes right there. Nice job by the offensive player. Just to battle. 0-2 is a tough spot to be in. He battled.
At the plate now, Matt Zeminski, as he'll take a look at an off-speed pitch here that misses for ball one. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. And this one's too far inside, ball 2.
Nowhere to put anybody. 2-0 count, not a good spot to be in as a pitcher.
Two out, bases loaded. And a sinker is over that time. It's back to 2-1. Three balls and a strike, the count to the Giants shortstop.
Hey, the bullpen needs to step up in this situation. I got to believe the manager was hoping for way more than this.
The 3-1. And that misses. Ball 4. A run will come in to score.
And it's times like these that a pitcher feels awfully lonely. I can see why he didn't want to be too aggressive. Last thing he wants to do is give up a grand slam to a dangerous hitter, but walking in a run is painful too. And here he is again, still with the bases loaded.
Riding in once again, Rick Kurowski, 8th batter of the inning now with the bases loaded and 2 away. He's set, now the pitch. He'll start him with a sinker here, but that sinks a bit too much that time. It's 1-0. Bases are loaded here, 2 down. In the dirt and blocked behind the plate. Good job to corral this quickly as the runners hold on. Two and 1 after the foul ball there. Drilled down the line. And this will stay inside the third base bag. A fair ball. 1 run is scored. Throw won't get him.
Some guys just rise to the occasion when the lights are the brightest, and he's definitely in that category. He's been a clutch hitter all year, and here's another in a long line of clutch ABs.
Yeah, and that adds 3 more ribbies to his already impressive total. Scott Alexander, a 6'2" left-hander, jogs in to take over on the hill.
Scott Alexander.
Stepping in now, Bill Polk, as the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike 1. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. He's set. The 0-1. Well thrown sinker that time, down but in the strike zone. 2 out here and a runner at second. And strike 3 there as they'll finally work out of the inning as this side is retired. 9 men come to the plate, however, 5 of them score. On to the top of inning number 5 we go. Dodgers out in front, 6-5. Here's Corey Seager, and to start out the inning, it looks like they've decided to stick with the same reliever out there, Dan.
They have, Matt. I think the way he pitched the last inning kind of inspired that. But it's not uncommon for relief pitchers to have troubles after they sit and watch their guys swing the bat a bit. We'll see if he stays as sharp as he was before.
In there at the knees, strike one. Now some action out in the Giants bullpen as they'll have both a left-hander and a right-hander get loose. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1.
No, ball. 1-1. That's the ball. 2-1.
Swing and a miss, and he'll start the fifth the same way he ended the fourth, with a punch out, one away.
That's just quality pitching right there for that strikeout. As we look at all 5 pitches, notice the location, all 5 down in the zone. Some guys are real good low ball hitters, but more often than not, keeping the ball down is going to lead to a lot of success on the mound.
Here's Mookie Betts as he'll look at a breaking ball that misses for ball 1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. One and one the count now. A bouncer up the middle. And that finds its way into center for a one-out base hit.
There's a hard hit ground ball. Pitcher not able to get a glove on it. Hard single up the middle.
Yeah, watch your lips right there, Dad. Sent it back right where it came from.
Cody Bellinger at the plate now, as the first pitch to him is taken low and away for ball 1. He's 1 for 2 in this one. Pitch taken several inches below the zone, in fact.
Clearly working the bottom of the zone, trying to get a ground ball for a double play.
In there, 2-1. Two and two.
Hey, this pitcher better be careful right here. My man at the plate is not trying to push something to the opposite field.
And he struck him out.
Well, this pitching staff has done a pretty good job right there. That's the 4th time he struck out, and we're only in the 2nd game of this series.
Muncy.
And that'll bring up the versatile Max Muncy as he rips it on the ground to second. That's through, and he's now 2 for 3 in this one.
The center fielder, number 11, A.J. Pollock.
Into the box, A.J. Pollock. As he'll watch one miss down and in for a ball, 1-0. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. And he takes a called strike 1.
1-1.
And he takes one off the inside corner for ball 2. Hits are even at 7 apiece. And this one's in the dirt, so he'll keep those runners where they are, but the count moves to 3-1. Takes this the other way to right. That gets down. He's got himself a base hit. Long throw to the plate. But the throw will be well up the line as he scores easily.
Nothing fires me up more than watching an offensive player stay inside of baseball and drive it the other way.
Will Smith.
In now, Will Smith. Yes, he'll take a forkball here that drops in there for strike one. And facing right-handed pitching so far this season, Smith has a batting line residing in the 230s.
He'd be the first to tell you he's not happy with his batting average this season, but he can beat you in a variety of different ways, and he has to because he wouldn't be here otherwise.
So far on the year, Smith is slugging a little under the 400 mark, so the chances of his connecting with the ball right here aren't particularly good. In the dirt here. Good work there to prevent any advance. It's 1-2.
Got him swinging. Made him chase outside the zone that time, and that puts an end to the inning.
Only one in the inning here for the guys in blue. Home half of the fifth coming up. LA's on top, 7-5. Welcome back for the bottom of the fifth. Here's Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. Between innings, I was able to discuss the current state of the Giants lineup with their manager, Gabe Kapler. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. He said it was clear his guys were locked into their at-bats from the very first pitch. And that's something they emphasized in the pregame meetings. He's happy they got the message, as now they've gotten into the bullpen. And they put up some solid run production in the early part of this game.
All right, Heidi, thank you. Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and set to go is the rookie first baseman, Walter Kashansky.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
Here's a breaking ball, but it doesn't quite find the strike zone. Alexander has seen his role change with those one-batter lefty specialists going the way of the dodo as a part of MLB's pace of play initiatives. Now the 2-0.
3 balls, no strikes.
John Borkowski will be next. Here it is, the 3-0. And that misses ball 4 now. It's a leadoff walk to get the home half of the fifth underway.
And that's what you want from your leadoff hitter. Shows some great patience and discipline, making the pitcher labor to start the game. The result is a leadoff walk and a chance to make some early noise.
Digging in and looking for more, John Borkowski. 1 for 2 with a double on his line thus far. Here's the first pitch to him.
Nice job by the pitcher right there to establish himself back into the strike zone. Would have liked to have seen the hitter been a little bit more aggressive in that situation. Usually when a pitcher throws 4 balls in a row, that next pitch you could get super greedy right down the middle.
Hit in the air down the right field line. And foul. Nobody out, runner on first. Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number 1.
That was some nice execution on that pitch. Spotted it nicely down around the bottom of the zone. And when you do that, especially with 2 strikes, not a lot of guys are going to hurt you. You're going to get a lot of ground balls and swings and misses down there.
Standing in now, David Harrison. As he takes a called strike at the knees, it's 0-1. He's working on a 1 for 2 game so far. Here comes the 0-1.
Strike 2.
Hey, as a hitter right here, you can't be leaning out over. I know those first 2 pitches were in the outer half, but nothing saying he can't ride a fastball in right here.
Can't quite get around in time to keep it fair, and it remains 0-2. Good bite to that sinker as he gets him to swing through it for out number 2.
Well, quality pitch right there. The location was excellent because if it's put in play, there's a good chance it's on the ground for a double play. And, hey, a strikeout always works, too.
At the plate, Mitch Buckeye. As he'll watch a sinker here that misses. It's ball 1. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. Ready with the 1-0 pitch. Pitch out. Nothing doing. Now the 2-0 home. Took a good cut that time, but comes up empty. 2-2. 2 out with the man at first. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. High in the air out to center field. Pollock has a read on it, and that's the 3rd out. 1 left for San Francisco. They're down 2, 7-5. Mike Edwards takes over to start the 6th inning on the mound.
Number 72, Mike Edwards.
Top half of the 6th about to get started, and that'll give way to the rookie second baseman, Zach McKinstry. Here comes the first pitch. Now, a bit of a hanger, but it's laid off and called a strike. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Bouncer to the left side, right to him. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th.
Up next to the Dodgers, the pitcher, Scott Alexander.
Kike Hernandez will move into the on-deck circle now to try to get something started here with 1 gone in the inning.
Number 14, Kike Hernandez.
And he lays off a pitch in there for the first strike. And he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. The 0-1 pitch. And this catches the zone as well. It's 0-2 now. And now the Giants are going to get a left-hander up and throwing in the bullpen. 1 out, nobody on. Well hit to right, but that's a foul ball. Hernandez behind the ball and 2 strikes. The 1-2.
2-2.
He went with the off-speed there once he got him to 0-2, but now that they both missed, I think we'll see more of a challenge pitch here. You don't have to give in, but you can't be too cute either. Here now the 2-2.
7th pitch of the at-bat coming up. Never tempted to swing at that ball down low. It's ball 3.
These are the kind of ABs, regardless of the outcome, you go back to the dugout as an offensive player, and your teammates are loving on you for making that pitcher work and battling it out.
This one's blooped out toward right center field, and the pinch hitter will not be able to advance the cause, and there are 2 away now.
Boy, he showed some pretty good range, heading pretty deep into the outfield to bring that one down. Thought the outfielder might call him off, but he clearly had it under control.
Coming to the plate now, Justin Turner. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat.
Yeah, and he didn't put up much of a fight either, Matty. Got to find a way. Can't go down 3 pitches. I don't care if you're staring at him or swinging at him. You have to find a way to make this pitcher work a little bit harder.
No balls and 1 strike. 0-1 pitch on its way. And low, it's a ball and a strike. Can't keep the weight back, and he falls behind 1-2. The slider freezes him at the plate. A called 3rd strike, and the inning comes to a close. Dodgers down in order. They're still up 7-5. Pedro Baez enters to do the pitching in the bottom of the 6th.
Number 52, Pedro.
Glenn Bacon is going to come off the bench as he'll be asked to lead off the bottom of inning number 6. And they start him out with a slider. Good spot, but he doesn't get the call. 1-0. First 2 pitches off the mark here. It's 2-0.
Hey, this is a real pesky hitter right here. As a pitcher, you really like to keep this guy off the bases. This is a guy that kind of sets the tables for big innings.
Swing and a hot shot toward 3rd. And that's going to be a base hit. So a great job off the bench as he's aboard to kick off their half of the inning.
Hey, another leadoff knock right there. This game has been full of offense, full of traffic on the base pass. Let's see who's going to get that big double in the gap to clear him.
Into the box now, Greg Kodowski. As the first pitch here's a bit high, it's ball 1. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. And they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. Now the Dodgers get a right-hander up and throwing in their bullpen. Both teams with 8 hits in this one. Swung on, missed. 2-1.
Good thing he didn't make contact with that pitch. Only thing he could do is probably hit that on the ground. It could be a double play ball.
The 2-1 home will not catch the zone. Ball 3. Matt Zeminski, who represents the possible go-ahead run here, waits in the on-deck circle. A runner at first with no outs here. And he will take ball 4. First and second now with nobody out.
Always tough to issue a free pass, but especially troublesome when you give up a single right before that to start the inning. We'll see if he can figure out a way to wiggle out of this.
Standing in, Matt Zeminski. And he's looking to make something happen here with 2 on and nobody out.
Well, early in the count, expect him to look for a ball to drive. If he gets 2 strikes against him, he'll need to change his plan and focus on moving the runners up. This game is too close to get greedy.
From the stretch.
That was a pretty good fastball after he walked the hitter previous. There was a little angry on that heater.
Here's the 0-1 pitch. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
Sometimes guys get a little less aggressive pitching with a couple of runners on base, but not here. That was 2 good fastballs to take control of the bat and get the count to 0-2.
None out, runners at first and second. And this is swung on and missed, and boy, they took care of a key man there. 1 away.
Really good late bite on that slider right there. The best ones have that late action that just darts at the last minute. They're so tough to get the bat on, and when you've got that good slider going, it's a great strikeout pitch.
At the plate now, Rick Kurowski, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1.
Looked like he just tried to do too much with that fastball right there. He overthrew it a little bit. That's pretty much the case when you airmail a fastball like that.
Fastball close, but he didn't get it. 2-1.
Hey, lots of guys get too aggressive in a spot like this, but he's done a nice job of gaining some count leverage. Look for him to put the ball in play hard.
The 2-1 home is swung on and missed for strike number 2. The 2-2.
To be honest with you, I'm a little bit more afraid of the guy on deck than the guy that's up right now. If I'm on the mound, I want this guy up right now. He's the guy that's got to beat me.
Grounded up the first baseline. He's got it.
Well, it's really hard to complain about this one because that's one of the hardest double plays to turn. The first baseman has to deal with the runner headed to second, and he sometimes shields you from throwing where you want to make the throw. They should have made it, but that's a tough play all the way around.
He's set. Here it comes. First pitch fastball in there for a called strike.
This is a situation where you have to step out of the box and tell yourself, my job is to get the runner in from third. It'd be nice to gap one and get them both in, but you want to take a little pressure off you offensively and just focus on being productive.
He's ready. Here's the 0-1, and he fouls this one off. Protecting on 0-2, so we'll do it again.
He was looking for a swing and a miss breaker right there, but left that one in the zone that got fouled off.
Working for the punch out and the offering. Swing and a miss, and they'll dodge a major bullet that time. 2 away.
Well, there's the great equalizer, the changeup, El Cambio. Listen, if you can keep that pitch in your back pocket and pull it out when you need it, like he did right there, usually hitters, they don't stand a chance.
Stepping in now, Walter Kashansky, as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball 1. No hits to this point. Here's the 1-0.
Clearly, this is a tough situation to be on the mound, but the key here is minimizing. They're up by 2, so if he could find a way to get out of this bases-loaded jam by only giving up 1 run, that would be clutch.
Here's the 1-1.
It often becomes harder to hit the zone when the pressure starts to heat up.
Here's the 2-1. Hit high and deep to left field. Gone! It's a grand slam. So he promptly unloads the bases with that one. Home run number 16 for him on the year as they've taken a 2-run lead.
Just an absolutely amazing home run there. Certainly worthy of the show track treatment. And as you can see, 114 miles an hour off the bat, and that should give you a pretty good indication as to how well he connected on that swing.
Ross Stripling will come on now as he'll be appearing in his 45th game this year.
Number 68, Ross Stripling.
So now to the plate, John Borkowski.
He swings and hits it foul off to the right and out of play.
Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. And no swing apparently, ball 1. Four runs here in this half inning. Fouled off. Down the first baseline, but this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. Fouled away. He'll try again, 1-2.
2-2.
After multiple pitches were fouled off, it gets a little disappointing as a pitcher. So you think, say, I'm going to throw one way off the plate and see if he'll chase it. Didn't happen.
Breaking ball swung on in the dirt. Up with it, Smith. And that ends the inning. But one more look at the big blow in the inning for the Giants. Bye-bye, baby. A grand slam home run. The 2-3-4 hitters now to start the 7th. It's the Giants 9 and the Dodgers 7. Jerry Staples will come on now as he'll be appearing in his 45th game this year. Corey Seager will stand in here, but before he does, let's take you back to the very first inning. This was a 2-run home run right out of the gate that really got these guys off to a fast start. Here's the pitch. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Right fielder looking up, still ranging back. Up into the arcade and out of here. A solo home run for Corey Seager. His second of the game, as it's now a one-run ball game. In now, Mookie Betts. As he'll take a look at a high strike that time, it's 0-1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. The windup and the 0-1.
If you're going to have success against some of the better hitters in the game, you've got to get that pitch right there. 0-2, he's almost certainly out. 1-1, he's got a chance to really do some damage.
Now here it comes. 2-1. A little early, and now it's even at 2-2.
Good chance he's not seeing that pitch again. If he does, it's got to be bounced. But I'll tell you, from a pitcher's perspective, that's nothing but a long strike.
And it's fouled away. Here's another 2-2. And he fouls this one off. Another try at 2-2. Another foul ball, and this battle will continue.
Hey, have an AB right here. I know it's frustrating the heck out of the pitcher. You keep fouling these pitches off, maybe one misses over the heart of the plate.
He spoils another one, and will do it again.
Hey, 5 foul balls in a row. Loving the battle in the box right here, making the pitcher work.
Locked in a good battle. Here comes another one. Swung on and missed. He didn't even come close to contact on a ball way out of the zone. 1 out.
That strikeout was a real good example of a pitcher continuing to make a guy chase out of the zone. When you recognize a hitter is in protect mode, you don't have to come inside the strike zone. You can just expand further and further until he literally can't touch it.
So here's Cody Bellinger as he'll watch a first pitch curveball drop in there for strike 1. Fouled off. Bases are empty, 1 man out. 2 high. 1-2.
Pretty standard fastball right there, 0-2. Now he's changed the eye level of the batter so he can start working something in like an off-speed curveball down in the zone.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Looks like this guy's afraid to throw the ball in the strike zone. Gave up that home run earlier in the inning. Needs to get back to being aggressive.
And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there. 2 away.
Oh, man, he's been absolutely getting overmatched at the plate the last couple of games. That's his 5th strikeout in this series alone. So clearly this pitching staff, they figured out how to attack this guy. We'll see if he can make any adjustments.
Ladies and gentlemen, your attention, please.
So they'll go to the bullpen now, and it'll be the left-hander here to face the upcoming left-handed batter.
Paul Jasmine.
Standing in now, Max Muncy. Hits this one hard the other way. And gets through for a base hit. He's now 3 for 4 in this one. So instead of leading off the next inning, A.J. Pollock bats here after the 2-out success.
Hey, this guy's obviously seeing the ball right now. That's another hard hit single. 3 for 4 right there. He's looking super solid at the plate.
At the plate, A.J. Pollock, as he lays off a fastball too low for ball one.
This is where you got to take stock in the situation. Adjust your batting gloves and realize you need a gapper to score this guy from first. If nothing less, pass the baton to the guy behind you and keep the line moving.
Now the 1-0.
No, that's outside. Ball.
Hit hard down the line. And this will get by him at third. Down the line. It's a fair ball. Muncy rounds the corner and is headed home. And a relay to the plate. He beats the tag. Safe. And this ball game is tied here in the seventh.
You know, D-Row, in today's game, it's not easy scoring in the late innings, so that RBI base hit to tie things up, that comes at a really good time.
Yeah, I say it's not easy. They got 11 guys in the bullpen, and I don't think a guy throws under 97 miles an hour with sink and cut. That is unbelievable he's able to get that knock in that big spot.
Stepping in, Will Smith. It's been a rough go of things at the plate for him so far, but his guys are looking for him to change that right here.
Yeah, nothing better than coming through for the boys in a tight game, Matt, especially when you're kind of due to do something productive.
First pitch of the at-bat.
That's the ball.
Go-ahead runs in scoring position here with 2 down. Ball and a strike.
1-1.
He struggled quite a bit at the plate in this one, so until he shows he can put a good swing on the ball, I don't think they're going to give him anything straight that he can handle.
The ball and 2 strikes.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Still 1-2 as he fouls it away. One and two. Here it is.
2-2.
High and deep down the left field line. And this will not be caught. It's a foul ball. Just staying alive, putting together a really good at-bat here. Go-ahead runs in scoring position here with 2 down. Struck him out. Struck him out again, I should say. His 3rd punch out of the game. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. On now to the bottom of inning number 7. And we are tied 9-9. At the plate, David Harrison. He'll start things out here in the bottom of inning number 7.
David Harrison.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
Ball out.
Stripling has pitched just under 60 innings. And through those innings, he's worked to a whip under 1.20. League average is around 1.3, so that's a respectable number. Now the 1-0 is laid off for ball 2. Stripling was born in the state of Pennsylvania. He was a 5th-round pick during the first-year player draft of 2012.
Hey, nothing has been handed to this guy. Drafted in the middle rounds, and he has found his way in the big leagues. This has turned out to be a really nice pick.
2-1 now. Hit weakly back to the mound. Throw on to first in time, 1 away.
The batter, the right fielder, Mitch Buckeye.
So stepping in, Mitch Buckeye. First delivery to him on the way. And he starts the number 8 hitter with a strike. 0-1. 1 out, nobody on. Lofted in the air out toward right center. McKinstry has a play. And he makes the catch for the second out.
Up next to the Giants, the pitcher, ball.
Nick Pierzynski will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Number 66, Nick Pierzynski.
And he begins the at-bat with a knuckle curve looked at for strike 1. And he misses with it. 1-1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Fouled away. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. And he comes back with a fastball. Strike 3 called, and the inning is over. Giants down in order. Our score remains tied at 9 apiece. Justin Edwards has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 45, Justin Edwards.
Chris Taylor is going to be asked to get things going here as a lead off the top of the 8th. And he'll start the inning with a pitch that misses off the plate. It's ball 1. He comes in at 262 on the year. 1 home run and an even 20 RBIs. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. Edwards has a good reputation for preventing the long ball. One swing can change the complexion of the ball game when you're coming in late, but he rarely lets that happen. Part of what makes him as effective as he is. The 2-0. Swing and a ball hit to the left side, and this is going to wind up a souvenir. Good time to call the change as he swings and misses for strike 2.
Wow, great pitch right there, right? Changing speeds. How about that straight changeup? How about that swing? Howdy, if you're waving at me.
He's set, and the 2-2 pitch. And it's fouled away. And he got him. Time now for our starter comparison, and that tells the story. As you can see, neither guy able to get past 5 innings. Matt Beatty will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Pinch hitting for the Dodgers, number 45, Matt Beatty.
And he fouls this one off. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Now a fastball off the plate away, a ball and a strike. 1-1. And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first two men he faces out of the bullpen.
No problems for him on the mound since he's come out of the pen to start this inning. That's back-to-back Ks, and he's making it look pretty easy. This has the makings of a good outing so far.
At the plate now, Justin Turner. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball one. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. Here's the 1-0. A ball and a strike.
1-1.
2 out, nobody on. And they'll run this one in on him, and he can't connect, so he finds himself down 1-2 now.
Oh, I love that pitch right there. Up and in, jam, sandwich.
Ready with the 1-2. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball.
You know he's probably cheating on that inside pitch after he got jammed earlier. If you're on the mound right now, you want to try to hit that outside corner, and there's a pretty good chance you'll get him to roll over something.
Here's the 2-2. And he struck out again. That's the third time he's gone down on strikes in this one. 1-2-3 go the Dodgers. And this remains a 9-9 ball game. Chris Taylor stays in the ballgame in the 9-hole and takes over at second base.
Chris Taylor.
Tommy Kingley is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Tommy Kingley.
Stepping into the box, Greg Godowski.
The left fielder, Greg Godowski.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
1-0.
The 1-0 home.
That's the ball.
And a good comeback fastball there. It's 2 balls and a strike. Kingley, 30 years of age. He was a first-round pick back in the draft of 2013.
Yeah, Matty, they certainly got it right when they drafted this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar. Everybody knows this guy's name, and kids are buying his jerseys.
It's 3 balls and a strike to the Giants left fielder.
Pretty good pitch right there. Fastball in off the plate. One of the things you want to do as a pitcher, try to stand those hitters up.
The 3-1 hit the other way out toward right field. Betts has a read on it, and that's the first out of the inning.
The batter, number 8, shortstop, Matt Zuminski.
Standing in, Matt Zuminski. He looked to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, he's got to put that one behind him, especially with runners in scoring position. Those punch-outs will stick with you a little longer.
In tight here with the first pitch fastball that's 1-0. Who pulled the string and had him way out in front, a ball and a strike. He's set, and the 1-1 pitch.
2 balls and 1 strike.
1 out, nobody on. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. Got him, and he goes down on strikes for the 3rd time.
That was a big strike out there, guys. The best pitchers have the ability to strike guys out when they really need to, and that second out was really important at this point of the game. Could be something we look back on later when the game's over.
Into the box now, Rick Kurowski. First pitch has him dancing to avoid it. It's ball 1. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. One and 0. Here it is. And he falls behind now, 2-0. Left a change out there for him, but he missed it. 2-1.
Hey, this guy's got an 89-mile-an-hour changeup. There was a time when 89 was a pretty good fastball.
2-2. And that's low, so a good eye there as he works the count back full.
When you're playing close games like this, base runners mean everything, so he can ill afford to start.
Threw it right past him, a swing and a miss at the gas, and that ends the inning. Giants are down 1-2-3. Our score remains tied at 9 apiece. Next at the plate will be Corey Seager. He starts off the inning against a guy who struck out the side last inning. How did they get to him here?
I'm not sure, Matt, that they want to stay as patient. He's been throwing a lot of strikes. They might want to start swinging a little bit earlier in the count.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. 9th inning begins as the first pitch is taken for ball 1. And he holds up here, but the pitch is a cold strike anyway.
1-1.
And that's into the corner, a foul ball and right. Lays off 2-2 now. Lifted in the air out to right. Buckeye is there, 1 away.
Up next for the Dodgers, the right fielder, Mookie Betts.
Now at the plate, Mookie Betts. He's 1 for 4 for the game. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Called a strike on the outer half. 0-1.
Hey, great job pounding the zone. Strike 1. When you got a great hitter in the box, you got to get ahead. Count leverage is a must.
Bases are empty. 1 man out. Just off the outside that time. Laid off for a ball.
1 strike.
Now the 1-1 pitch. Takes a pass and misses. That's strike 2. They try to come in with the fastball, but it's too far in, and it's even at 2-2. Got him swinging in the dirt. And the throw to first is there to record the second out.
Now batting, left field.
So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Cody Bellinger. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one. And we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
Now a fastball a bit too low here. It's ball one. That misses 2-0.
It's a lot easier to hit when you're putting yourself in good hitters counts. This guy's done a great job not swinging at pitchers' pitches. And when he's getting the ball in his zone, he's getting the barrel to it. He's been hot lately.
Here's the 2-0.
That's the ball.
Now with the bases empty, I think he needs to be careful not to just groove one here just because it's 3-0. He's a guy that could ambush you and lose one over the wall.
Three and one to the Dodgers left fielder. The 3-1 pitch. And he lays off, ball four. Now the potential go-ahead run is on base here.
Looked like he might have gotten squeezed a little bit right there, and you know he's talking to himself in his head about it. That kind of stuff goes both ways, though. Hitters get their fair share of crummy calls going against them, too.
Striding into the box, Max Muncy. There are two gone and the possible go-ahead run at first. Here's the first pitch. Now here's a line drive, and this is going to get down for extra bases. The runner from first comes all the way around to score.
Dan, you'll take RBIs any way you can get them, but when they give your team the lead in the late innings, man, that feels good.
Oh, it especially does, especially when you start to score runs late in the game off of quality pitching. When runs are at a premium, that's when makes you feel really good about yourself.
Into the box, A.J. Pollock. As the first pitch to him is a changeup that can't find the zone. It's ball one. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. Really stayed staunch on their ability to get that pitcher to come into the heart of the plate, and they did damage with it.
Looking to keep this a one-run game, the pitch. And he takes a big swing at that one as this one's lifted high in the air and deep out to left field. But that'll stay in the park as it's off the wall.
Dan, that's a huge insurance run right there. Has to feel good as a hitter right there to not only get a ribby knock, but to give your team a little bit of breathing room.
It does, and it makes your pitcher go out there with a little bit more free and easy frame of mind instead of going in a one-run game where every pitch is so important. You're one pitch away from a solo tying the game up. That's not the case now.
In now, Will Smith. As he'll take a look at ball one. Struggling so far in this one and looking to erase his 0-for-4 ball game right here. Now the 1-0 is in there for strike one. Pitch taken several inches below the zone, in fact. Runner in scoring position at second with two down. Grounder down the line at third. But this will be a foul ball as that evens things at 2-2. And he struck him out. So a good pitch there, and now they're going to need to string some hits together in this last at-bat if they want to get back in this thing. So it's 2 runs on 2 hits, no errors, and a runner left. On to the bottom of inning number 9. 4, 5, and 6 coming up. It's the Dodgers 11 and the Giants 9. Now the skipper's on his way out toward the home plate area, and I believe that means we're going to have a double switch here. Blake Trinan takes the ball now in inning number 9, looking to close the door.
Now pitching and batting in the 7th spot, number 49, Blake Trinan. Now pitching and batting 9.
All set for the bottom of the 9th. And that'll bring forth the rookie outfielder, Bill Hulk. First pitch of the at-bat. To the left side, but it's well foul. Fastball called for strike 2. Trinan, a former member of the Oakland A's, he was signed as a free agent in the middle of last season.
Yeah, I know he expected to get a longer-term deal, but these are the facts right now. He is on a one-year deal, and he is going to have to produce if he is going to get that multi-year he's been looking for come off-season.
Popped him up. Taylor is there, and that's not the start to the bottom of the 9th this crowd was hoping for. 1 away.
Now batting, the first baseman, Walter Koshansky.
So in now for San Francisco, Walter Koshansky. He's already got 4 RBIs in this one.
This is a close one so far, but really go back to that last at-bat. That grand slam he hit really kept him in this game.
Grounded down the third baseline. The 0-1 delivery. Hit hard on the ground to second. On to first, and they're an out away. 2 gone here in the 9th.
Now batting, catcher, John Borkowski.
Ready once again, John Borkowski. He comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. 2 out here in the 9th. He's set, and the pitch. There's a good fastball on the outside corner as he'll take a look at strike 1. And it's quickly 0-2. Last strike here for the Giants. High fly ball out to deep right field. Back goes Betts. But it stays in the park, and Karem's off archway number 3. And he'll coast into second here with a 2-out double.
Well, the pitcher gives up the double. He can't do anything about that now. He just needs to put it behind him and focus on the man at the plate. If he takes care of him, the game is over. On the other hand, if he gives up a bomb, this thing is tied. It's getting a little dicey.
Digging in, David Harrison, runner in scoring position with 2 gone. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
No, ball.
You know, in this situation, you almost have to pitch like there's no one on base. That run really doesn't mean anything with the lead they've got. The hitter is the guy that can turn this game on its head.
The 1-0. Swinging a hard liner to center field. But this is taken in as a perfect metaphor to end this one, as that ball was hit hard, but the ball game is over.
Anytime you can win a game, let alone on the road, you have to feel really good about yourself. It's not easy going into that other team's ballpark and coming out with a win, but they did just that.
11-9 is how this one ends. Los Angeles wrap up their 20th road win of the season. Tommy Kahnle claims the win out of the pen, his first. Blake Trinan records the save, his 23rd of the campaign. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney down on the field, and the rest of our crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. Thanks for watching MLB Network.
Here now is our final line score this afternoon. For the victorious Dodgers, 11 runs, 13 hits, 1 error. They left 5 men on base. For the Giants, 9 runs on 10 hits, 1 error. They left 7 men on base. Time of the ball game, 4 hours and 1 minute. Our paid attendance this afternoon, 41,915. The Giants thank you for attending today's game at Oracle Park and remind you to please drive home safely.